So I don't really know what this video is going to end up being like, since this is kind of off the cuff. I was planning on making a bit of a, follow-up video to the Cash Cow video that I had made, which if you haven't seen that, I will put it in the description, so you can watch that first if you haven't, or maybe if you need a refresher, go watch it again. I was kind of also thinking of just making a bit of a video just talking about me personally, in my regards to my relationship with the game, and to where I've been. I mean, I only upload maybe once every 2 weeks, and even then the past couple of videos aren't videos, they're streams. I was just trying to stream something. So this video is going to be a very long-winded, off-the-cuff kind of video. I might bring up points about the Cash Cow video in this and kind of talk about them a little bit. But mostly this is just going to be my feelings as of late, and just kind of where I'm at personally. So I guess I'll start out by saying that I just recently, within the past hour actually of recording this, watched my Cash Cow video again. I have been meaning to make a follow-up video on it for months now. I had someone comment on, I think, a recent video or something. Maybe, I don't remember where it was, but I know they said you should make a follow-up video to the Cash Cow video. I said, yeah, that's a really good idea. And months gone by. I mean, I might as well just get that kind of out of the way here, I guess. I wanted to maybe do something more structured, but honestly, I just don't give enough of a shit anymore. I'm being blatantly honest this video. I just don't give a shit about War Thunder as a game anymore. I don't care. I'm sick of wasting my breath on it. I watch people give feedback, content creators give feedback every day on shit that's either dumb and useless, pointless, makes the game worse, and everyone unilaterally agrees that that one person's idea will make it worse. Or just kind of why is this still an issue? Why has this not been fixed? Why do fuel tanks eat literally everything? Why, just shit like that. I just don't care anymore. I just really don't. But, I mean, to kind of tie this video into that and to give you a little bit of a follow-up on that, the one thing that people had taken issue a year ago with that video was me saying that War Thunder needs to be rebuilt. And that was just really poor wording. When I wrote the script for that video, that was the first script I've ever written for a video, by the way. You could tell my English score wasn't the best. I wasn't the best at writing essays. But script-wise, that was just bad wording. And then when I made the video, I didn't really think about it until after, how that sounded. That was just kind of... That was a bit of more of a off-the-cuff part of the script. Of course, I don't think War Thunder needs to be completely fucking rebuilt. That was stupid, and that was just, again, an oversight on my part. I think War Thunder really needs an overhaul. World of Tanks and World of Warships have done this both, twice now? I think World of Warships and WoT have gone through visual overhauls, performance overhauls, and War Thunder still has issues. That, I mean, we've had, for a little over a year now, we've had the low-res texture bug problem, the memory leak problem, because that was, when the memory leak thing was happening to a lot of people, that was kind of, a bit of a symptom, a product, if you will, of that. And, I think that the game visually looks unappealing. I don't think War Thunder looks good. I think its anti-aliasing options are pretty piss poor for a game in 2022. And the thing is with War Thunder, it is a free-to-play game at the end of the day. That is the excuse that people always use to give excuses for War Thunder not being up to snuff. But the way that Gaijin markets War Thunder, the way that War Thunder is delivered as a game, it is not a free-to-play game anymore. War Thunder is a game that has been a passion project, AAA quality, level game for 8 years now, 9 years now. It's like this game. People have expectations of a game that has been running this long, has been going through so much change, and I just think that War Thunder, personally, for me, isn't delivering on that anymore. I think War Thunder has so many intrinsic engine, built into the game problems, that an entire overhaul of Dagor for War Thunder, and I don't think it's Dagor's fault. I think it's War Thunder's fault. You know, I've played a bit of Enlisted, and I actually kind of enjoy Enlisted. I think Enlisted has a pretty boring gameplay loop, however, since I haven't played it much recently. But Enlisted visually looks better than War Thunder, runs better than War Thunder, plays better than War Thunder. You know, it's just, I think, and of course, Gaijin's not the developer. They're a publisher. I forget what it's called. Darkflow is the company that's actually developing the game, and they're just using, you know, War Thunder assets. But you know, Enlisted is a game that's been made. It was in development before we could even play it, really. You know, into more advanced versions of the Dagor engine. War Thunder has been a game that has been running for over a decade. I mean, Birds of Steel and Birds of Prey are War Thunder. They are early iterations of War Thunder. War Thunder came from those games. Those games, you can still play them on the Xbox 360. You know, it's like War Thunder hasn't really gone through a dedicated overhaul. They may update the lighting, they may update the shadows, they may do this, they may do that. It's all bullshit, right? Because they're still adding content. They're still adding actual content in the game. They're still selling premiums. They're still marketing things. They're still covering their fucking bottom line without actually focusing on the visual overhaul. I mean, World of Warships had been talking about their recent visual overhaul for months, if not over a year, I think it was. And they were working carefully and tirelessly to make sure that the art department made sure that the game looked and ran really well. You know, and World of Warships is not a hard game to run nowadays by any stretch of the imagination, but War Thunder just still is a game that struggles with issues that feel like a dead fucking what's the saying? I mean, I'm a broken record on saying this. This game just still has issues that have been around for over a decade. I mean, I think War Thunder is a very schizophrenic, directionless game. I mean, like, as of late, that's what it feels like. It feels like War Thunder has had no direction for the past 3 to 4 years. I mean, once they started to really dabble above the 1950s in terms of technology, and it's just premium, after over and over and over and over again. Event vehicle. I mean, and half of them, they're either fucking useless, or they're overpowered, or, you know, they get spammed out and then you never fucking see them again, or they're hard to obtain. A lot of people don't obtain them because the event is difficult. I mean, War Thunder just has had no direction. Like World of Warships, it's like, we want a game that's about surface ships and carriers and submarines all duking it out. We have clan battles for your friends to play with each other. You have ranked battles. You have operations, which they're actually going to improve soon. That they're going to be rivaling Armored Warfare's PvE mode. You know, it's like War Thunder is just what is War Thunder? What is War Thunder? What is it? Literally, what is War Thunder? Tell me in the comments. Tell me, what is War Thunder? What is War Thunder's direction? What is War Thunder's focus? Is it esports? Is it realism? Is it highly detailed vehicles? Is it air combat? Is it fleet combat? Is it combined arms? What is it? Because War Thunder doesn't feel like it does any of those well. War Thunder is like the Merkava, alright? The Merkava is trying to be a main battle tank and also be there in case it needs to be turned into a troop transport or a medevac tank. So the Merkava has to sacrifice some protections that other MBTs were developed with in order to function the way that they wanted it to. Like, it's War Thunder is such a jack of all trades game that it doesn't really excel at anything to make you really enjoy playing it for a certain thing. People play World of Warships for the ships, for the gameplay loop that is World of Warships. Do people play War Thunder because they want to get nukes every fucking match? Is that what they strive for? I know some people that are kind of like that, you know, but it's like, is that War Thunder's focus? Is slapping the shit out of everybody so you get a nuke? I mean, like, what is War Thunder's focus? What is its goal? What is Gaijin trying to achieve? Every update, when they roll out an update, what are they trying to achieve with the game? Fucking nothing. That's what they're trying to do. It's nothing. They want to just sell you a premium and tell you to fuck off. I mean, that's literally what War Thunder is to me. That is what War Thunder has become. I deny it every year. It's like a denial thing. It's like War Thunder's not trying to do that. What Gaijin just needs to make money. You know, they want to make a game about me. I mean, what the fuck is this game? What is it? What is it for? What is its purpose? Outside of content creators doing what they want to do, as a player, what do you think War Thunder is trying to achieve? To me, it's fucking nothing but selling you a $60, an overpriced premium time, a shittier grind, a stupid fucking useless squadron vehicle half the time, or event vehicle, so you can fucking waste your life away. What is War Thunder's goal? Is it to entertain you? Is it to milk you of your money? Is it to make you frustrated? Is it to make you fucking sell your soul to the devil? What is War Thunder? Like, where is World War mode? World War mode, if Gaijin had actually tried to put fucking effort into perfecting one thing, they could have made World War mode a success. Yeah, people didn't like it. Gaijin takes any inch of criticism and just fucking scraps something out the window. They just scrap it. They just fucking ignore it, and they go back to their bottom line, which is pumping vehicles into a game for a fucking 3 cap or a 1 cap or a battle fucking mode game, and that's it. Is that what Gaijin wants? Is that their focus? Is that their direction? It has to be. It literally has to be. Not clan battles. Fucking World War mode is just gone. Squadron battles. I always hear people complaining about squadron battles being fucking busted half the time. What is the focus? So, my last little rant here, so I don't make this video hours long, right? Which I might just follow up with a podcast, by the way. I've re-recorded this video 5 times now. I don't even know what to fucking say anymore, right? But my last thing would be, this one is just straight up for Gaijin. Focus on actually making a fun, enjoyable game with a direction. I'm sick of playing the same domination mode and ground RB. I'm sick of playing on the same 3 fucking air maps and air RB. And I'm sick of fucking spawning with my fat fucking battleship, having a goddamn orgy of spawns every fucking game. Take game modes, work on them, make them good, and then have a good fucking game. Instead of scrapping every single idea that deviated from the norm. Every single idea. Break, World War mode, fucking squadron battles, sim. Sim is a fucking shell of its former self. Air sim, especially. Take the basic game mode, leave it in there while you develop better shit, and then the second you get an inch of criticism about a new game mode, don't throw it the fuck out, you pussies. I actually enjoyed World War mode. I enjoyed role-playing as the Israelis fighting the fucking Syrians and the Egyptians and shit, or whatever the fuck. That was fun. That was what War Thunder used to be like. They removed Battle of Britain. They removed Black Thursday, the one with the B-29s and the MiGs. They removed, what else? They removed the Fight of the Swallows, where it was the B-17s and the 262s. They removed all of the Battle of Britain, if I already said that. They removed all of the scenarios that War Thunder was built upon. It was built upon vehicles fighting in believable scenarios. It has turned into a fucking arena shooter, which, guess what, Gaijin? Watt and World of Warships have done better than you. Not World of Warplanes. Fuck that piece of shit game, because that's War Thunder Air Arcade. But those games have done what you have been trying to do better. They are better arena-based combat games with military. They are better. War Thunder should be a scenario-based game. Why the fuck are AV-8s fighting G91s? Why are A5Cs firing Magics at F-86 Sabres? Why? Why is it like that? The balance has been out of whack. You guys don't want to fucking admit it, but you basically let it slip every time. Your numbers are flawed. Your statistical fucking gathering is bullshit. You guys make stupid BR decisions with a goddamn algorithm that's worse than Twitter, okay? What the fuck is wrong with this game?
Figure it the fuck out. It's so dumb. It's so stale. The fact that everyone is still taking their fucking nutsack and rubbing it along the goddamn cheese grater is asinine to me. It's asinine. People will say, well, Steel, if you don't like it, don't play. Yeah, I have been. Great fucking observation. I haven't been playing it. Every time I come back to it, I'm like, I really want to play this fucking game. But unfortunately, it's like playing Call of Duty in a fucking Merkava. Are there people that enjoy that? Okay. So leave the normal battles for that. I think a lot of people would enjoy War Thunder more. I think a lot of people would play War Thunder more, even though people do. Again, like I said in my Cash Cow video, I'm going to tie it back into that before this video is done. I was right in that video, and most people, that video has 151,000 views, alright? That is more than the average daily fucking player count at one given time, okay? That is a large chunk of War Thunder's player base. Alright? A lot of people, when I said that, were commenting or were telling me on Discord or wherever I can communicate with people, were saying, that was fucking right. You were right about that. People will launch War Thunder, they will sit in the hangar, and they will stare at their lineup and touch them fucking selves, looking at Azure Lane, fucking porn or some shit, alright? While they don't play the game. So guys, you can be like, well, we have 100,000 players. Yeah, okay, 70,000 of them are not doing anything. 70,000 of them are leaving their computer on. They're watching the game on Twitch. They're not doing anything. Yeah, they might buy a premium every once in a while. Congratulations, guys, in your bottom fucking line. Okay? Congrats. Fucking amazing. Wow, you had a bunch of people buy the Leopard premium, the Leopard 2 premium when it came out, which fucking ruined playing anything near that battle rating. It's just premium spam. Right? At least in World of Warships, half the shit in the game is in fucking tech tree. Is still a tech tree ship. Like, seriously. I mean, really. I was so right when I said that. Because I know that people do that. That's what people do, alright? It's dumb. It is dumb to me. It is dumb to me that the way that War Thunder works, it's dumb to me that the community still allows to get fucking raw dogged this goddamn hard for a very, 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 very stale gameplay loop. When Gaijin removed the scenarios like Battle of Britain or whatever it was, the Hardest Day was the name of the mission, the Hardest Day, Fight as Well as Black Thursday, stuff like that, it kind of proved to me that Gaijin had... like whether they realized it or not, had kind of just admitted that they're just going. It's kind of like the sunken cost fallacy, although that's more for like the consumer, I believe. Actually, no. What is the term? Because the World of Warships community was using it with subs. I think it is the sunken cost fallacy. It's basically like they've come too far. You know, fuck it, basically, right? When Gaijin removed those missions, to me, that was them basically admitting that War Thunder is no longer the game that it used to be. I think with New Power, they tried to rebrand War Thunder as this like cool modern warfare kind of game. Guess what, asshole? Oh, let's see. 4.5, basically tier 5 is kind of the bridge. 4.5 of your tiers are vehicles not from the modern fucking day. So what I want from Gaijin, alright, I want them to prove me wrong. I know they may not even fucking see this video. I don't give a shit, alright? Because the players, you guys know, alright? And I know you deep down you want this too, alright? I want Gaijin to prove me wrong. I want them to come out and say, this is the direction we want to take the game. This is what we want to do with the game. And this is how we're going to do it, alright? And Gaijin has always said, well, we don't really like roadmaps. Shut the fuck up. That was an excuse for you to do whatever the fuck you wanted, alright? That was the piss poor. We don't really like to put we don't really like to make promises. Shut the fuck up. Every game developer does that, all right? And guess what? Shit sometimes just doesn't work out, and that's okay. But to never, ever, ever try and do that, and to just use it as an excuse to do whatever the fuck, so the players are so goddamn mind-fucked and confused that they're just gonna go, oh, this shiny vehicle, is fucking bullshit. And I know everyone that watches this video, alright, you know I'm right. It's a based fucking take, and you know I'm right. Alright? Do you even know why you play War Thunder anymore? Are there people that do, and they will comment, and they will give me a reason? Okay, good. Congratulations. Good on you. I'm glad that someone knows what the fuck they want out of the game. But for me, I want to know what Gaijin wants to do with this game. All right, I want them to come out and give us a clear and cut direction and focus of where they want War Thunder. The game's almost nearly a straight up decade from like the moment that everyone could really play it. It's almost a decade old. Gaijin needs to come out and be like, this is what we plan for the next 10 years of this game. Something completely fucking pro PR marketing bullshit. The next decade of War Thunder, alright? They need to come out and publicly state a focus for this game. I don't care what I said in my cash cow video. You might think, well, the game's still here. It's not dead. It's not gonna die. It will die. It will fucking die. Alright? Everything comes to a fucking end. But it's better that we know where it's going than it just one day gone. Because that happens to games. Armored Warfare, that's what happened. Armored Warfare, one day, everyone was like, oh, it's going to be this game focusing on PvE, and there's going to be this and that. Gone. Next day. Because of the bullshit with the publisher and the developer, which I had said in my cash cow video. Alright? Just one day, boom, gone. That was Armored Warfare. It's kind of made a comeback. My.com has kind of pulled it back, and I do think it's a very casual, relaxing, fun game to play. But at any moment, really, truly, you don't know what goes on inside Gaijin. At any moment, the game could just gone. And then thousands of dollars, thousands of hours people have spent on this game is going to be all for fucking nothing. And you're going to be mad, and I'm going to be there and say, I fucking told you so. So, Gaijin, you need to state a fucking direction for the game. Plain and simple. Alright? You need to bring scenarios back. Me, personally, what I would like to see is for them to say, we're going to focus on different scenarios, believable scenarios that could have happened, with Cold War stuff or with World War II, scenarios that happened. Alright? More emphasis on missions. Like, everybody remembers when Fly made a video on the King Tiger on Kursk, and there was a bunch of AI that made Kursk not feel empty. Alright? They could do that with modern vehicles. They could put a bunch of fucking AI IFVs, and it would look great. Or, like they did for EC, for like Sim and stuff. It's just whatever the tier is, that it fits the mold, right? I wish RBEC was a thing in there. I would have played the shit out of War Thunder if RBEC came back and was permanent. I had always believed when World War mode was that little gray out mode for years, that World War mode was the goal, was the pinnacle of War Thunder, and was going to be something where every couple of weeks or something there was a scenario that played through real life, and they'd swap out a rotation and stuff, and it would be a fun thing for people to enjoy. But if they give you a couple of free vehicles, well, they're not paying money and they're not grinding the rest of the tech trees, so we can't make any money. Honestly, just fuck off with that shit, Gaijin. Really, honestly, Gaijin, come out with a fucking plan and a goal and a focus for this game and publicly state it, and bring shit like World War mode back. Perfect that shit. Get it to work while also fixing your goddamn game. The texture bullshit, the low-res bullshit, stuff like that. Optimize the goddamn game. Stuff like Super Sample Anti-Aliasing should be way more optimized than this. There are other games that have stronger options that are more well optimized. The game needs a focus. The game needs to be worked on. The game needs to be polished. It's time. It's time. This game. We have another dev blog season coming out because we got a new squadron vehicle, and it's just going to be the same shit again. So again, like I said in the end of my cash cow video, I'm not holding my breath. I'm really not holding my breath. But I think it needs to be said. I don't think anyone in a while has said this, and people are always like, oh, it's the same. CC complains about game. Fuck off. Actually, fuck off, alright? Because you're the same person. The people that say that are the same people that bitch and moan that they're still getting killed by K-50s in Spawn. So, literally, lig my balls. Alright? Gaijin, prove me the fuck wrong. Please, make me look like an idiot. I want to be laughed at. I actually want to be laughed at and be like, Steel was wrong. So prove me the fuck wrong.